I think it's really important to incorporate the worship ministry into the entire life of the church. You have to remember it's not music, it's worship. And that's, to me, that's where it begins. Now you'll have arguments on that. What leads people to God better? Some guys will say a sermon does. Some guys will say worship. Some guys will say private devotional times. But in the corporate church, I really believe strongly that worship leads to everything else. It leads to listening to His Word, to responding to His Word. And that's what we're called to be, is to be worshipers. And so it's important that the entire church try to convey that to the church. And it's not always easy, and it's a slow process sometimes. You start simply by offering worship ministry to all the age groups. In fact, I think I said children's choirs at one point, but don't call them children's choirs. Call it some other thing, a worship ministry type thing, where kids are learning to worship. And then senior adults, worship never ends. So you offer the groups that involve all these age groups: children, students, adults, senior adults. And so it falls on your shoulders as the music worship minister, or on the shoulders of your team, to involve these people outside your groups that are there every week. And they go and enlist them. They have to go in person. You have to do personal enlistment. You can put out a blurb sometimes in a church bulletin or something, or up on the screens. Hey, we're looking for volunteers to help us do this or do this. Help us decorate. Help us provide refreshments. Invite the community. And you'll have some people come out of the woodwork to do it, but not very many. I have found that it takes personal enlistment, going up to one person one-on-one and going, I need you to help me with this. And 9 times out of 10, they'll respond to that. I never have figured out why that is, but it takes a lot of work to involve the whole church. You can't just sit back and expect it to happen. And so I think worship ministry it's very important that it not just be a Sunday thing.